Whoa, there we go. All right.
Talk, talk, talk.
Oh my gosh, I can hear you. Now, is the volume good?
Talk, 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 hello.
Yep, I can hear you.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
we're good. All right, take 2. We're taking off. All right, so Hannah, what we are going to do today is we're going to go out. We're going to go to the south a little bit, and we're going to go out over the lake, back towards Copeland Field. So you can kind of see it here. So we're right here. I'm going to go to the south, out here towards the stacks. So this is Eagle Mountain Lake. Then I'm going to fly back up this way, depending on how you're feeling, of course. And then we'll come back over Copeland. And then we'll come back over here. We'll overfly the field, and then I'll enter a left downwind to land.
Okay, gotcha.
I know you don't know what that is
I
yet.
have no idea,
That's
but
okay.
I'm going to learn.
I'm going to teach you everything. I'm giving you a preview of the awesome things you're about to experience. Okay? We're not going to get super duper high today. We'd have to go really high to get above those clouds, which would mean it's smoothing out, so it doesn't really do any good for us anyway. But you're going to get a wonderful scenic view of West Fort Worth.
Right, okay, perfect.
All right. So we've gone ahead and gotten started. I've given you just a brief introduction to the flight instruments here. We're on the frequency for Hicks right now. And these are weather stations. This one is for Meacham Airport, which is just to the south, and this one is for Alliance Airport, which is just to the north. The reason why I have those on is because Hicks doesn't give us weather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. So on the bottom here, you'll notice that I'm using the pedals. I'm not touching the yoke at all right now because you use the pedals to steer the nose. On the bottom is the rudder, and on the top is the brake. So if you just want to kind of put your feet on them,
okay,
and kind of press on the toes like this. Here. So press them. Yep. Harder. There you go. Those are our brakes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The bottom, though, if you just press the bottoms, the heel part of it, if you will, the bottom, that's our rudder. And you'll notice that the airplane is still moving even when we don't touch the brakes. And that's because these things are super aerodynamic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We use a small combination of both when we're steering on the ground. All right. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do flight controls. This airplane, it's a little bit tight, so I'm going to do kind of a modified flight controls. I had just checked this, so I know that they're good, but it's good to do it at every flight. But if you look at the wing, watch the aileron. When I turn left, the aileron comes up and this one flips down. And so what I'm doing is I'm just checking to make sure that it's doing exactly what I want it to do. So now if I turn it right, that one's up and that one's down.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's how the airplane banks.
Okay.
Okay? All right, I'm going to set the mixture. The mixture gives us the amount of fuel it introduces into the carburetor for us. I know it's a lot to know.
Yes.
So I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to kind of talk my way through it a little bit,
okay,
just so that it's not totally foreign to you. But
okay.
I do this on every run-up to make sure that there's no additional buildup on the spark plugs or anything like that. There. That'll kind of get rid of some of that pressure differential. This is a mag check. So this airplane has 2 magnetos in it, and we want to check to make sure that both are working. If one or the other is not working, then... All right, carb heat check, slight drop, suction sucking, amps are amping, carb heat's off, and the power is slowly coming back. And you can kind of feel here, like as you pull it down a little bit there,
yeah,
we can control the friction of it too. So this is, the friction control is off, but yeah. So we've got it all the way at idle, and notice that the engine's not quitting, so that's good.
Okay.
Now I'm going to push her back up to about 1,000 RPM. Okay? All right. 150 Uniform Charlie's coming in. I believe that's Tweety. Waiting for Tweety to come in. Come on, Tweety. Oh, there's Tweety. I see Tweety out there.
Hicks traffic, Cessna 150, Uniform Charlie. 2 miles to the northwest, inbound, touch and goes, Hicks traffic.
Hicks traffic, Cherokee 305 Whiskey, taking runway 14 will be a south departure and then maneuvering out to the west, Hicks. 1, 2, 3. You can follow along on the controls if you want. Now you'll notice that I like to use as much runway as possible because you never know if you're going to have to do an emergency stop, so I'm back here as pretty much as far as I can go. You just never know. I know this airplane doesn't need a lot to get off the ground. All right, there is Tweety. All right, we've got runway 14 confirmed. Go ahead and put your left hand on the yoke.
Okay.
And we're going to do this together. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, it's happening.
Yep. All right. Heels to the floor. Power is set.
Okay.
Now you can go ahead and put your, just keep your hand there. Make sure that it stays up against the, all right, airspeed's alive. We're waiting for 60 before we rotate.
Okay.
There's 60.
There's
We're going to
60.
slowly pull back on the elevator.
Okay.
And now she wants to fly.
Wow.
Hannah, you're flying.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
So
we're
quick.
pitching for 80. Yep. Yep. I just always make sure that my hand is here at the end of or pushed up against the throttle, especially on takeoff. You can put your hand on the yoke. Yep.
Okay.
Just kind of hang on to it there. I am not going to let anything happen to us.
Hicks traffic, Cessna 150, uniform Charlie over, on the field, 1,900. Hicks traffic.
Hicks traffic, Cherokee 5 Whiskey, just off the departure and climbing 1,300. We'll be turning out to the west shortly, Hicks.
Cutting in and out a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
push it
just
in. All right, we're going to do just the right turnout, so I'm going to...
I can see why this is a
Oh my gosh, it's... Just imagine the mornings where it's like perfect and smooth and beautiful. This is a little bit bumpy. It's not terrible though.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like it's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's better in the mornings when it's like super smooth.
Hicks traffic, Cessna 150, uniform Charlie. Turning downwind, runway 14, Hicks traffic.
All right, do me a favor, see the fuel pump? Go ahead, flip it off.
Hicks traffic, come at you, sub 105, Papa, taking runway 14, be a straight south departure.
All right, we're gonna climb up, we're only gonna go to about 2,000 feet, because I'm gonna give you a nice scenic view of the lake. I'm just making sure there's no towers and no traffic in our way. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the mixture back, just slightly here.
What does the mixture?
So the mixture helps introduce, it basically controls the amount of fuel that's going into the carburetor.
Okay.
So if full rich means that, you know, it's putting in the maximum amount. When we lean it out, it puts in less, it's basically less fuel air mixture. That's why they call it a mixture.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Right, like super technical, right? It basically controls your fuel air mixture.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're at 2,000 feet. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm pulling back on the throttle. Just to kind of slow her down. Make sure that she's not super aggressively climbing. Now with these thermals out today, that's what's causing the bumps right now, is all these daggone thermals. So it may lift us up a little bit, it may drop us down a little bit. It's totally normal. And a little annoying, but nevertheless. All right. There's a positive exchange of flight controls where I'll say, you have the flight controls, and then you'll say, I have flight controls, and I'll say, you've got them. Okay, that means that there's no question as to who's got the aircraft, okay?
Okay.
So, you've got the flight controls. I've got the pedals, but I'm going to let you actually fly the airplane.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, so you've got the flight controls.
I've got the flight controls.
All right, you've got the flight controls.
Okay.
All right, so it's okay. I'm just going to, like,
okay.
so go ahead and bank just slightly to the right. Feel that. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's so cool.
How you're flying?
Driving in the sky.
You're driving in the sky. That's exactly correct. I'm just CFI hover handing right here in case I need it.
Yes, that is it.
No worries.
I still go right or
Yep, turn back to the left.
okay, left.
Yeah, just kind of get a feel for banking and
It turns much sharper than I would think it would.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, this airplane's great.
Yeah.
Most airplanes will, they'll turn pretty aggressively if you make them. All right, go ahead and turn out. Just kind of follow the lake northbound.
Okay.
You're doing great. This is awesome.
You. The trick is to just pretend that you're not 2,000 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Hicks traffic, Cessna 150, uniform Charlie. Clear the active. Hicks traffic.
I do the same thing. I'm like, is there anything else I needed to say? Whee! So your VSI, or vertical speed indicator, tells you it's a trending instrument. It's a few seconds lag, but it'll tell you whether you're climbing or descending. So right now, you're pitching up a little bit, so it's like, all right, so now you're climbing like 200 feet a minute, which is fine. That's not a problem.
Okay.
And then when you go down, see, now it's turning downward. It's like, oh, okay, now you're going down, so now it's going to show you right now you're trending downward at 400 feet per minute.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a nifty little instrument.
Yeah, that's nice. Texas is very flat.
Yeah. Oh, I've flown over the mountains. I've flown over mountains in a small airplane like this. It's not as fun as you think it is.
Yes.
Because you get all that mountain wave turbulence and stuff.
Yes, it sounds scary compared to...
It can be if you don't know what you're doing.
That's true. Like this way, right?
Yeah, you're doing great. And so even though you can't see it or feel it, I'm actually, I'm flying the rudders for you. So as you turn, I'm making very slight small inputs on the rudder pedals.
Oh, okay.
And you'll learn about this if you actually do get into flight training and stuff. You want to prevent slips and skids, and that's basically turning without rudder.
Yeah.
And either one of those in the wrong situation can be dangerous. So you learn, though, I mean, it's like riding a bicycle. You learn to multitask, and it's almost automatic now. When I feel the airplane start to turn, I almost don't even need to look at the turn coordinator anymore because I'm just automatically, you know.
1270 is now about 4 miles to the east, or to the west rather, inbound for landing Garland 1500.
I just keep going like straightish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, let's turn to the left a little because we got traffic. Yeah, about 2,000 feet above us, but it looks like they're descending. I don't know if they're going into Alliance or Beecham or...
Gotcha.
I am 1 mile west of the field.
I love Texas. I love Texas so much.
Are you from Texas?
No. Where are you from? I am from out west. I grew up in the California, Arizona, Las Vegas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, super west. Yeah. But I moved here when I was 24, and I've never looked back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now take the key out.
Okay.
Hold it up and say mags off.
Mags off.
So I got in the habit of doing this because I fly out of a towered airport.
Okay.
And when the line guys come up, they want to make sure that if the mags are still hot, it means that you can actually hot start the propeller.
Yeah.
If they touch it. If you hold the key up and you show them that the mags are off.
Like, yeah.
So that's just my thing now. I just hold the keys up and say mags off, and it's a reminder to myself that yes, I do turn them off.
Okay, good.
And that's all she did.
Gotcha. Awesome. That was so cool.
It is the best. Flying is literally the best thing in the entire world. One of the best things I've ever done.
I love it. It's great.